have been on a journey since I was in my mother's womb. Now I'm at the point where I've really started to come into my power and my voice, ultimately, by accessing the courage to keep pushing, to be who I am, to not limit my own miracles, and to let me be that miracle. Is how I got here. I just started to understand and put pieces together in, my childhood, my development, these little, things that stood out, understanding that they were for a reason. And then a puzzle started to come together, I guess you could say. At this point, and I guess when I started doing the healing work, when I actually started to hold space for another person on their healing journey, that's when I really stepped into why I'm here. I was able to let go of everything that isn't me, everything that is specific to, the drama or the details of my story. I learned how to drop that immediately and wholly. And in doing that, I was able to use my own empathy to serve in the highest good. And everything that I do is always in the highest good, because that's where my heart is. And when I saw what accessing my voice and my courage in sessions did, the kind of space that holds for miracles to come through, and I mean real miracles, on the table or in the room or wherever it might have been, that's what changed me, that's what shaped me, that's what showed me what I'm really here to do, was the feeling of that miracle. And when I touched that space, it's all I wanted to do, and it's all I want to do. So whatever I am doing here, I'm always pushing the boundaries of my own level of comfort with intimacy, my own level of comfort with being bright and shiny and beautiful. I'm just keep pushing that, and as I do, the intensity of the miracle shifts. You see people change instantly, and it's not me. I hold the space, I do the work to hold the space so that the person feels like they can do that in my presence. It's all them. And for me, that's the most beautiful thing, is to be able to see somebody else unravel, unfold, and blossom before your eyes into the person that you, or at least I, could already feel inside. And I was living in a world where I was feeling everybody's essence and I wasn't seeing it. And that was so difficult for me. But once I stepped into my voice, I was able to bridge that, and to invite people to be who they are. And as I do that, I feel like it gets easier and easier to be who I am. So it's like a real give and receive with that, and it's all in the form of miracles. And I couldn't have asked, and I can't ask for a more blessed path than the one that I'm walking now. Wellness on the Grand was actually happened on the venue site. So I was actually sitting on the desk reception helping out, and there was just this energy in the air, and I felt so present with it, and it just kind of came through, and I was immediately connected with the feeling of the essence of what this would create. And that was the first part of it, was feeling it. I felt this expansive white light, and feeling wise, that was love, just an outpouring of love into the community. And I felt this place that I sat in, GWC body, was the source of where this was coming, almost as if heaven and earth needed to bridge right then and there. And a little difficult on desk having that come through, but it was so magical, and it inspired me so much that I knew that this was beyond me. This was a miracle, and it came to me that I needed to have the courage to go forward with it and to create a space for the healers in this community to come together and to shine together and to show that it can happen, and not only can it happen, it will happen. And that's what this event really is. Healing for me is never ending, and not in a burdensome way. It's a way of life. It's about taking what comes and turning it into gold, turning it into treasure, turning it into something sacred, or even just understanding that it already is sacred.